Instead of nations competing against one another to attract investments by bottoming out corporate tax rates, this set a minimum floor of 15% to ensure that giant corporations begin to pay their fair share no matter where they're headquartered, instead of hiding profits overseas. We also agreed to establish a fund in the future that for countries can draw on to help prevent, if necessary, and respond to the next pandemic, prepared for the next time around. Yesterday, together with Prime Minister Johnson and Merkel and Macron, President Macron, we came together to reiterate our shared belief that diplomacy is the best way to prevent Iran from gaining a nuclear weapon, and we discussed how best to encourage aluminum tariffs that were in place. We made agreement, and I might add, strong support of the U.S. steelworkers back home, and I want to thank them. I want to thank Tom Conway, who I spoke to today, President of the United Steelworkers, for his partnership in arriving at this deal. The deal will immediately remove a point of significant tension with our friends in the European Union, and it rejects the false idea that we cannot grow an economy and support American workers while tackling climate crisis at the same time. We've had a series of very productive meetings in the past few days, and I'm looking forward to continuing to make progress on critical global issues as we head off to Glasgow. Because of what we've seen again here in Rome, what I think is the power of America showing up and working with our allies and partners to make progress on issues that matter to all of us. And there's really no substitute for face-to-face discussions and negotiations among the leaders when it comes to building understanding and cooperation. As you know, I'll be holding a press conference. The United States and the European Union have reached a major breakthrough that will address the existential threat of climate change while also protecting American jobs and American industry. Together, the United States and the European Union are ushering in a new era of transatlantic cooperation that's going to benefit all of our people, both now and, I believe, in the years to come. It's a testament to the power of our strong partnership and to what the United States can accomplish by working together with our friends. Here's what this deal does. It immediately removes tariffs on the European Union on a range of U.S. products and lowers costs to American consumers. On our close partnership on our shared values, the United States and the European Union have committed to negotiate a carbon-based arrangement on steel and aluminum trade. These arrangements will, one, lift up U.S. aluminum and steel, which is among the greatest steel in the world. That's somewhat prejudiced on my behalf. Incentivize emission reductions in one of the most carbon-intense sectors of the global economy. Restrict access to our markets for dirty steel from countries like China, and counter countries that dump steel in our markets, hammering our workers and harming them badly, along with the industry and our environment. American workers are an essential part of the solution to the climate crisis. And I would argue, I've said before, that when I think climate, I think jobs. I think of good-paying jobs around the world. I want to thank the European Commission President von der Leyen for her team and her partnership. She's been straightforward from the very beginning as we work to come up with a creative solution that benefits all of our people. Over the past 9 months, the United States and the European Union have come together to take on major global challenges by looking to all that unites us and the shared interest we have both in Europe and the United States. We've resolved the 17-year Boeing-Airbus dispute, and we're close partners to address COVID-19 and combat climate change. I thank you again, President von der Leyen, and now I turn the podium over to you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I think I'm over there.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, dear